What if I told you that the perfect storm, the devastating drought, or even the unseasonal snowfall wasn't an act of nature, but an act of something else? What if I told you that for decades, governments, corporations, and shadowy organizations have been quietly manipulating the very air we breathe, the rain that falls, and the sunshine that warms our planet? Prepare to enter the clandestine world of weather control, where reality blurs with the most chilling science fiction. To understand this chilling possibility, we must first journey back in time, far beyond the realm of modern science. Ancient civilizations, from the rain dancers of Native American tribes to the elaborate rituals of the Aztecs sacrificing to Tlaloc, the rain god, have always sought to influence the heavens. This deeply ingrained human desire speaks to a fundamental understanding: control over weather equals control over life itself. Fast forward to the early 20th century, and that ancient desire began to collide with burgeoning scientific ambition. In the 1940s, a visionary and controversial scientist named Dr. Irving Langmuir, alongside his protege Vincent Schaefer, stumbled upon what seemed like a miracle. Using dry ice to cool a cloud to sub-zero temperatures, they observed ice crystals forming and falling. This wasn't magic, it was the birth of modern cloud seeding. The implications were staggering. Imagine ending droughts, preventing hailstorms that decimate crops, or even clearing fog from airports at will. It sounded like a utopia, a triumph of human ingenuity over nature's caprice. By 1947, General Electric, where Langmuir worked, was running Project Cirrus, an ambitious program funded by the U.S. military. Their initial experiments, like seeding a hurricane off the coast of Florida, were met with both awe and terror. The hurricane unexpectedly changed course, striking Savannah, Georgia. Was it an accident, or a demonstration of a power humanity was ill-equipped to wield? The genie was out of the bottle, and its true potential for creation or destruction remained horrifyingly unclear. The seeds planted in the 40s began to bear fruit, or perhaps thorns, during the tumultuous era of the Vietnam War. Operation Popeye, a highly classified military weather modification program, ran from 1967 to 1972. Its goal: to extend monsoon season over Vietnam, making roads impassable, disrupting supply lines, and ultimately hindering enemy troop movements. Clouds were seeded with silver iodide from aircraft, artificially prolonging rainfall. This was no longer about ending droughts, it was about weaponizing the sky, turning precipitation into a tool of war. Though officially denied for years, declassified documents eventually confirmed Popeye's existence, sending a shiver down the spine of anyone who understood its implications. If rain could be weaponized, what other atmospheric phenomena could be twisted to military ends? Wind, temperature, even natural disasters. This question gained chilling traction with the emergence of the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, or HAARP, in Alaska. HAARP, a joint project of the U.S. Air Force, Navy, and University of Alaska, was ostensibly designed for studying the ionosphere, an electrically charged layer of Earth's upper atmosphere. However, its massive antenna array and immense power output fueled persistent speculation. Critics and conspiracy theorists argued that HAARP was more than a scientific research facility. It was a sophisticated weather manipulation weapon, capable of triggering earthquakes, tsunamis, and orchestrating climatic disruptions on a global scale. While official sources consistently dismissed these claims as unfounded, the sheer power of the facility, combined with the veil of secrecy surrounding its operations, ignited a deep-seated fear. The very idea that a nation-state could unilaterally command the weather, not just to influence it but to fundamentally alter it, raised profound ethical and existential questions. The implications stretched beyond military advantage. Imagine economic sabotage through manufactured droughts, political leverage through engineered storms, or even demographic control by making certain regions uninhabitable. The patents themselves offer a disturbing glimpse into the ambitions. Patents exist for methods of weather modification using atmospheric dust, for controlling hurricane paths with carbon black, and even for generating rain by exploding devices in the atmosphere. Are these just theoretical explorations or blueprints for a world far more controlled than we dare to imagine? But here's where the narrative of weather control takes its most chilling turn, moving from the realm of tactical advantage to something far more insidious: the potential for intentional, widespread ecological devastation. Consider the allegations surrounding certain inexplicable weather events: the devastating 2004 tsunami that ravaged Southeast Asia, the relentless heat waves intensifying wildfires in recent years, or even the sudden radical shifts in regional climate patterns. While scientific consensus attributes these to natural phenomena and climate change, a persistent whisper asks, could some of these be assisted? The intentional creation of a prolonged drought in an agriculturally dependent nation, leading to widespread famine and social unrest, could destabilize an entire region without a single bullet being fired. Imagine floods engineered to strategically wipe out infrastructure, or ice storms designed to cripple energy grids. This isn't just about changing a sunny day to a cloudy one, it's about the deliberate orchestration of ruin. The silence around these possibilities is the most deafening aspect. Governments maintain strict secrecy, and the very concept of weather modification as a weapon is so terrifyingly effective that it becomes a taboo subject. To admit to such capabilities is to open a Pandora's box of international accusations, reprisal, and a complete breakdown of trust. So, the operations, if they exist at this level, must remain invisible, their effects attributed to the unpredictable moods of Mother Nature. The technology has advanced far beyond simple cloud seeding. We're talking about electromagnetic manipulation of the ionosphere to create standing waves of energy that can be directed theoretically to influence weather patterns below. We're talking about nanotechnology designed to alter atmospheric composition, perhaps even creating artificial clouds over vast swathes of land. The ultimate fear isn't just a rogue state wielding such a weapon, but the slow, incremental deployment of these technologies by multiple actors, each pursuing their own agendas, leading to unintended and irreversible consequences for the entire planet. The lines between natural weather and engineered weather become irrevocably blurred, leaving us in a constant state of uncertainty, gazing at the sky and wondering, is this truly nature, or is something else at play? And so we are left with an unsettling truth. The capacity for weather control, once a distant fantasy, is now a proven, if officially downplayed, reality. From the early experiments with dry ice to the shadowy depths of projects like HARP and beyond, humanity has persistently sought to tame the skies. The implications are profound and terrifying. If we can create rain, can we also steal it from others? If we can disperse fog, can we also create impenetrable blankets of it where we choose? The secrecy surrounding these programs only magnifies the fear, leaving an enormous void where transparency and accountability should reside. To this day, the true extent of weather modification, its long-term effects, and its potential as a weapon remain shrouded in mystery. We may never fully comprehend the extent to which our skies have been, and continue to be, manipulated. The next time a storm rages, a drought persists, or an unseasonable calm descends, perhaps a nagging question will linger in the back of your mind, a silent acknowledgement that the forces shaping our world might not always be natural, suggesting that the wrath of nature might occasionally not be nature's at all. If you want more mysteries like this, the next video explores the unexplained disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle.